How do you respond when one of boxing's pound-for-pound kings is suddenly hospitalized, just days after preparing for a fight expected to leave a lasting mark? This isn't just another match anymore. Terence seems accustomed to chaos, but Crawford, arguably the sport's biggest star, was blindsided during his usual routine. Meanwhile, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, appearing increasingly unhinged, turned a pre-fight news conference into pure chaos, leaving fans and the media stunned and questioning what's next for these top-tier fighters.
So, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. They say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Damn. If everybody in the team win, I mean, win.
Check for your proud father. Check.
Now that he's back home from the hospital, he finally speaks out, and what he says could change everything. The scene was already tense at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference, but the real chaos unfolded behind the scenes. Gervonta "Tank" Davis hadn't even planned to attend, yet true to form, he thrives in disorder. Eyewitnesses say Tank unexpectedly ran into Crawford as the champion was leaving the stage for a break. That particular area wasn't monitored by government cameras, yet it was crowded with people from Crawford's team, Canelo's camp, and event staff, all witnessing the encounter firsthand. What started as a routine media event quickly spiraled, leaving everyone shocked and scrambling to understand the full scope of what had just happened in those unmonitored moments.
Yeah, last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today.
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
I mean, bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally, if not.
Sources reveal that heated words quickly turned personal, escalating the tension. Before anyone could intervene, Tank landed a sharp, clean punch. Security rushed in immediately, but the impact had already taken its toll. Crawford was swiftly checked by Dr. Zan and then sent to the hospital for further evaluation, leaving him visibly shaken and the crowd stunned by the unexpected turn of events. After that single punch shook the boxing world, fans flooded Twitter with the same question: why would Tank risk it all again? The situation looked grim, but Crawford, lying in a hospital bed, didn't show fear or despair, only focus and seriousness. Sources say he stated, "This doesn't stop anything. Canelo and I are still fighting. Tank is just a distraction." That comment alone highlights Crawford's unwavering mental state. He's fully locked in on what matters most: the upcoming showdown with Canelo Alvarez, arguably the biggest fight of his career. No cheap, behind-the-scenes attack could derail him. In fact, Crawford reportedly treated Tank like nothing more than an irritating fly, completely undistracted, showing the kind of calm, determined mindset that champions are made of.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47, though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why, though?
I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like...
It's not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just... one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah,
but like his core personality.
Let's rewind. The whole incident began when Tank, in his typical cocky style, claimed he could easily beat Crawford if he gained weight. That remark was undeniably disrespectful to Crawford, a fighter who has dominated multiple divisions and captured the undisputed 147-pound title. What might have seemed like trash talk quickly escalated, igniting tension behind the scenes and setting the stage for the shocking confrontation that would leave the boxing world buzzing.
47. How does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147. I tapped that chin. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know
He
he
ain't
is.
got no chin.
I already know he is.
Said no chance.
I got round 5.
Got round 6.
Crawford fired back, criticizing Tank's record and questioning how truly competitive he had been, turning the verbal exchange into a tense clash of reputations.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
Not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man. Tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. Come up here with a big boy. All right, I'll welcome him.
Crawford subtly referenced Tank's absence during the event, signaling that he believes he operates on a higher level. Determined not to let Tank steal the spotlight, Crawford stayed composed, but Tank retaliated, leaning on his fame and wealth to validate his claims. The timing makes this rivalry even more intense. After announcing plans to retire in 2025, Tank has just 2 years to leave a lasting legacy in boxing, adding pressure and urgency to every move he makes inside and outside the ring.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
As Tank's career nears its end, the boxing world is desperate for a major showdown. A clash with Crawford would serve as the ultimate farewell, creating a memorable battle between two iconic fighters that fans will never forget.
Retire.
Are you using the trash? What changed? What made this shit trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with it.
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining the love for it though? You never know. Like so we got to walk today.
Crawford remains uncertain, and with valid reasons for hesitation, even though Tank is eager and determined to make the fight happen, pushing for the clash.
Tank gave a little prediction on the fight, talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield. You talked about the punches. What do you think it takes to set something? Don't see it. Don't see it. Could he get it in the future? I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fight no real guys at 47.
Everyone's talking about Errol fighting the winner of Canelo and Jamal. Could you ever do that? That's too much weight.
What? 168? So you got Canelo winning then, right? If he fighting like 168, definitely.
Crawford didn't outright reject a fight with Tank, leaving the door open, while Tank challenged any contender willing to step up in his weight class. Tank's recent behavior, including backstage confrontations and distractions, has left fans questioning his focus and mental state. After legal troubles, a poor showing against Lamont Roach, and apparent distractions chasing big-money fights like Jake Paul, Tank seems off his previous form. Meanwhile, Crawford remains laser-focused on the upcoming Canelo bout, undistracted by Tank's antics, confident in his skills, and determined to prove himself as the true pound-for-pound king. He believes size and fame alone won't shake him, keeping his eye on the fight that could define his legacy. Analysts note Crawford's IQ, adaptability, and prior victories over top fighters like Errol Spence give him a strong chance against Canelo, despite physical disadvantages. Tank, on the other hand, is chasing distractions, quick paydays, and hype rather than solidifying his legacy, leaving his future uncertain. The boxing world watches closely, aware that every decision could reshape careers, reputations, and the fight landscape. Don't miss a moment of the action. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join the conversation in the comments below.